Hi guys, Will here, and no, this isn't a drawn out 2-hour sales pitch disguised as a webinar. I will not be selling you some trash bag $997 course that teaches you the same old beginner level technical and fundamental analysis or useless trend lines and indicator based strategies that you can learn on Udemy for $12. And no, this isn't fake live either. There'll be no hype, no fancy editing or nonsense. This video is simply here to help you understand that there's a way of trading that up to now has been hidden from you, below the surface of the financial markets. And the crazy thing is, as you're about to learn, these invisible trading setups that you've so far been missing have actually been staring at you in the face all along. Now, I want to respect your time here and keep this training below 15 minutes. So let's dive straight in with what you've actually come here to learn. But just before we do, if you do stay till the end today, I've actually prepared an edge guide for you that includes a whole heap of tools and resources that we're about to release in a few weeks' time for $1,000, which you will get completely free when we reach the end. This will automatically be emailed to those of you who stay with me, so make sure that you watch right up to the end and then check your email inbox afterwards to get your hands on that. Now, what the hell's bells am I talking about when I say mechanical rule-based edges? Right, and wait, what exactly is an edge? Well, let's take this casino roulette wheel. Most people, when playing roulette, think that they have a 50-50 chance of winning, but hold on for a second, what's that green pocket? That right there is the casino's edge over their customers. It's the very reason why casinos even remain in business, because they win more than they lose. Whenever somebody lands on green, their money goes straight into the casino's pocket. That is a statistical edge. And just like a casino, as traders, without an edge, we are toast. And I know that all too well myself, because back before I was being featured in global publications like Yahoo Finance, Business Insider, Influensive, and before I began sharing my mechanical strategies with losing traders and helping them go from stuck and struggling to receiving as high as 6-figure funding from proprietary trading firms, or growing their capital by 3, 4, 5+ figures per month, I was stuck. I was struggling myself. Yet I had no idea why. I remember thinking, there must be a way to trade with ease. And maybe you've thought that yourself in the past. See, I was doing exactly what I was told. I draw the trend line where I was told to. What happened? I was stopped out and I lost money. I draw the support or the resistance level where I was told to. What happened? I was stopped out and I lost money. I'd wait for the RSI to become overbought like I was told to. What happened? I was stopped out again. I lost even more money. Yet the problem was right there all along, staring me in the face like Mike Tyson staring at an opponent dead in the eye inside the ring. The problem was discretion. I was trading using best guesses, using predictions, using hope, and above all, I was gambling. I was a gambler, and we all know what happens to gamblers, don't we? They lose everything. And it was around that time that I'd realized, if I'm going to make this a career, I have to invest in my education, which led me to working with 2 trading coaches at that time. A trader from the Futex proprietary trading firm in London, who specialized in using statistics to identify sources of edge, and a trader who'd previously traded for the Sanglucci hedge fund in New York, who specialized in using numerical market dynamics to inform trade decisions. And after working with those 2 traders, I discovered trading using mechanical rules, and thanks to both of those traders combined, I was able to actually identify my own sources of edge and construct my own sets of mechanical rules that I then used to trade. That was when my light bulb moment happened. Everything finally made sense. Let me explain. See, the dictionary definition of discretion, the very thing that was holding me back all along, is the freedom to decide what should be done in a particular situation. Or in other words, as a trader, you're left to make decisions with no clear proven framework, inconsistent actions, and thus inconsistent results. Whereas the dictionary definition of mechanical is done without any thought or spontaneity, automatic. Or in other words, again, as a trader, you know exactly what to do, where, when, and why. Consistent actions, and thus consistent results. And most traders out there still haven't come to that realization that what they're doing, the strategies that they're using, it all rests on the former, on discretion. They haven't yet come to that painful realization that hit me like a ton of bricks all those years ago, that by using analysis, indicators, I wasn't trading with a statistical edge I was gambling. Thankfully though, after building my own sources of edge around the mechanical rules that I've used to trade now for so many years, I finally gained profitability and I've been able to build a great career as a trader. And it isn't just me using the rules to pull money out of the markets either. Across the years, I've handed the rules to traders who've achieved some really incredible things. As you'll have seen if you follow me on YouTube, via the in-person client interviews, the in-person video testimonials with their damn receipts to prove that they are all paying clients, hundreds of 5-star reviews. The success stories are just insane. And not only that, not many people know this, but every single member of my team here at WB Trading actually started out as paying clients themselves. Yes, both of our in-house coaches, our client success managers, my data assistants, initially, they all bought my Platinum program. They got huge results and we became friends across the years as they built up their trading accounts using the rules. And when it came time to begin hiring for each role, I already knew each of them would be the perfect fit. For example, one of our in-house coaches, Tom, I actually coached Tom myself for just above 2 years as he more than doubled his trading account in the first year alone. And he's now, for that reason, really the ideal coach for our clients because he's been where they are and he's achieved exactly what they yearn to achieve, as I have myself. Consistent, long-term profitability. But wait, there are so many fakes and fraudsters out there. How do you know that I'm not one of them? Right, well, it's actually pretty simple. On my YouTube channel, I've done things like record my computer screen as I've traded these edges live in real time for all to see. And these aren't the usual hindsight trades that 99% of other quote unquote traders share. You can actually see me before, throughout, and after the trades, taking a position in real time with real money. And not only that, here are my broker statements. And for those that don't know this, statements are only issued via a live real money account. If you're using a demo or a simulation account, a broker does not send you statements. And I've been receiving these for almost a decade, as you can see from my archive. Now, let me ask you a question. How would you like to learn the mechanical rules that I use and instantly gain profitability? The ability to pull money out of the markets on demand within the next 7 days. How about whilst actually cutting your chart time down to just 60 minutes per day, if not less? Put your skepticism aside for just a second and just stop and think what that would feel like. The worrying about paying the bills or the mortgage, the self-doubt that comes with struggling as a trader, all of that would just fade away. You'd be able to finally achieve that dream income, finally take that luxury holiday that you've been dreaming of, treat your partner to that brand new shiny car, and you would feel secure in the knowledge that your trading is finally on sound footing. You wouldn't have to worry any longer about whether the trades that you're taking are correct or not. You wouldn't have to ask yourself whether the setups you're taking are trades that you should in fact even be in. In fact, you wouldn't even have to care whether each trade is a win or a loss because you would know that you would have an edge over the market, proven via statistics, meaning that when you lose small, and when you win big, always coming out ahead of the market long term. And you would finally be able to trade with complete confidence and self-belief. But how is all this possible? With mechanical rules in place that literally tell you, 1, this is the market to trade, 2, wait for X to happen, and when X happens, take the trade, put your stop loss here, your profit target there, and just walk away. With rules in hand, it's almost like having a rigged casino machine that you will never want to stop playing because every time you put $1 in, it spits out $3 or $5 or $10 back out and directly into your trading account so repeatedly that you will never worry about your ability to make money for you and your family for the rest of your life. Now, look, if you're wondering what the catch is, let's just cut the shit right now because I hate it when some hypey dude on the internet tells me, oh, it's so simple to make a ton of money, just follow the magic system. Eat these magic beans or just rub this special spot on the genie's belly to make money magically fall from the sky. I can't promise any one of you on this training a freaking penny because I have no way of knowing if or how you'll apply what you're actually learning here. So let me make this simple for you. If you are not regularly and easily pulling money out of the markets, the problem is simple. You are missing one of, if not all 3 of, the symptoms of struggle that losing traders face. 1, you do not have a strategy that provides a statistical edge. Number two, you have a strategy, proven or non-proven, but either way, you can't follow it because it relies on some form of discretion, leaving you to guess, predict, hope for the best, and above all, gamble. Or number three, before today, you simply didn't even know about the importance of edge, or that all along, you've actually been trading in a way that means you were set up to lose money from the very beginning by relying on quote unquote strategies that not only rest on you gambling, but that actually mean the market actually has an edge over you. Because here's the simple truth. If you do not have a strategy that is statistically proven to provide an edge over the market, and that comes with clear, proven mechanical rules to follow, removing human emotion altogether, you simply cannot consistently pull money out of the markets. But you might be asking, well, why not? And that's because by using discretion, like we mentioned earlier, your actions are inconsistent, and therefore your results are inconsistent. Whereas by using mechanical rules that never change, your actions are then finally consistent, meaning, you guessed it, results are finally consistent. But here's the good news. There are only two things that you will ever need to consistently pull money out of the markets. Number one, a strategy that provides a statistical edge with clear mechanical rules to follow. And number two, to manage risk and execute long-term as that edge is delivered and your trading account is propelled forwards faster than a Formula One car at the Grand Prix. You do not need any analysis, fundamental or technical. No trend lines, support or resistance levels, nothing. You do not need a single wingding indicator, no RSI, no Bollinger Bands, no stochastics, and you don't need to spend any more than 60 minutes per day at the charts either. So let's look at number one, a strategy that provides a statistical edge with clear mechanical rules to follow. Why is this important? Well, because without a strategy that provides a statistical edge, you will 100% lose money. That is a fact. Just like if the casino removed those two green pockets from the roulette wheel, they would lose money. As traders, we are no different. We need our green pockets, so to speak. Whatever strategy you're trading, you must be able to systemize it and put rules in place so that you can then back and forward test those rules to prove that the strategy works. And with that proof in hand, you'll then have the confidence to actually execute those rules, generating the same profits that it generated on paper. And the peace of mind that comes with doing those things, seeing a strategy work on paper and then taking it live and achieving the same results, building your account, that is unlike anything else. When you begin trading with Edge and you see your account balance crawling consistently upwards month after month, it's a feeling of freedom and empowerment unlike any other. Next, let's look at number two, to manage risk and execute long term as that edge is delivered. See, we will have losing trades, just like we will have winning trades. The key difference here is most people exit their winning trades early and they run their losses. I can't tell you how many times I've received an email saying, Will, I'm currently holding a huge loss and I'm waiting for it to turn around and come good. What should I do? Should I cut the loss or wait to see if it comes back? In fact, literally, just a few weeks ago, I received one of these emails. The guy had a newly funded $10,000 account, which was his second account so far, I should add, and he was underwater on a trade by roughly $3,000 when he sent me an email asking that very question. I said to him, the professional thing to do is cut the loss and learn a strategy that provides an edge so that never has to happen again. He then emailed me back a few weeks later with one of the most painful emails I've ever received. In fact, I was going to share it in this training, but I asked his permission, and he actually asked me not to, but his entire account, every single cent of that $10,000 was wiped by that one single trade. One trade, taken using discretion, crushed him and stole $10,000 from him, all because he didn't have clear rules in place to actually tell him, get in here, put a stop loss here, put a profit target there, and just walk away. If he had those rules in place and he was managing risk, he'd have lost no more than 1 or 2% of his account on that trade. Instead, he lost 100%, and he was crushed. He was devastated by that loss. And the crazy thing is, you can literally learn mechanical rules, begin using them today, and whatever your trading platform, whatever your level of experience, as long as you follow the simple rules, you will make money. How? Again, the factual checkable statistics prove that to be so. But stop, because I can hear your bullshit detector ringing louder than the scream of an African banshee. And don't worry, none of our previous clients believed that a literal set of rules could have the power to allow them to receive $300,000 in proprietary funding like they did for our client Tamsin, or that they could allow them to repeatedly pull hundreds of dollars out of the markets whilst they slept like they did for our client Matthew, or that they could enable them to add thousands of dollars to their bank account in one single trade like they did for our client Steve. But their results speak for themselves, don't they? And all they did to achieve those results is literally just follow a set of mechanical rules repeatedly every day. Yes, the exact same rules, just rinse and repeat every day. Just wait for A to happen. If A happens, then do B. Place a stop loss here, a profit target there, and just walk away. No worrying about, is this trade correct or not? No having to ask yourself whether the setup you've just taken is a trade that you should even be in. No entering late, no exiting early. In fact, no thought or emotion whatsoever. Just a proven system where you will win more than you lose. Something that you can stick to, where you know, in the end, you will make money. Now, at this stage, you're probably expecting me to begin shoving an hour-long sales pitch for our Platinum program down your throat, just like in every other webinar that we all hate would do. But here's the thing. A lot of people ask me, well, how long did the rules actually take you to build? And the answer is, well, a long time, to say the least. And don't get me wrong, you could build your own by investing $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 in similar training, along with maybe 2 or 3 years of your time going through that trial and error and the ups and the downs and the costly mistakes along the way. But if you're anything like me, you'd probably just prefer to just have everything mapped out for you and handed over for you so that you can skip all of that and just get the results that you're looking for, right? You probably just want to be handed the rules, told which markets to use them in, and off you go, so that you can start generating income. And if that is what you want, and you'd like to achieve the same results that my previous clients have achieved, then it's exactly what my Platinum program will do for you. But like I've said twice now, there is no sales pitch to deliver here whatsoever, because we don't just let everybody and anybody join the program, which is why you will not find a buy button anywhere on this page. Unlike most other throwaway courses out there that try and hard sell you on how great it is and try their hardest to convince you, to twist your arm and persuade you to buy, we don't do any of that. We're different. We actually care deeply about the clients that we work with, and we only want to work with great people who we know will come into the program, enjoy learning everything, and make great use of the rules themselves. So if you think that that's you and you'd like to discuss joining the program, we ask that you book in a complimentary strategy session call with me personally first, so that we can make sure that the program is right for you and will genuinely help you. And yes, I actually invest my own time in these calls because I'm trying to keep our mechanical edges as locked up as I can for 2 reasons. Number 1, after spending years building these strategies, I don't want to just hand them out to anyone, like I just said. And number 2, I want to make sure that if you work with us, you're going to follow the rules and get huge results, because my own reputation hangs on your success. After all, my business is named after me, William Brown, WB Trading. So I only want to work with traders who I am sure will achieve massive success, life-changing results. So to book in your complimentary strategy session with me, just click the button below this video, select a date and a time on the next page, and we'll jump on a call together over the next few days. Now, spots are limited because I can only physically fit in so many calls. I'm only human after all, and it will be me on the call with you. So please don't wait to book a slot, because the calendar will fill up fast, and the calls are therefore on a first come, first serve basis. On the strategy session, we'll be discussing your current trading, and we'll also be identifying the red flag actions that have been holding you back so far, so that I can help you actually remove these. And if you are a good fit for the program, we will get you the mechanical rules so that you can achieve profitability now. I promise you, this will be the single best time investment you have ever made within your trading. So again, click the button below this video, select a date and a time on the next page, and we'll jump on a call together over the next few days. Also, I did promise to hand over our Edge guide, and what I've done is I've set up an automatic email to go out to those of you who've stayed up to this point. So look out for that in your email inbox any second now. That aside though, again, if you would like to book in your free strategy session call with me before that calendar fills up, again, click the button below this video right now, select a date and a time on the next page, and we'll jump on a call together over the next few days. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and let's get you results within your trading.